Okay, C-stands are one of those things, if you're gonna make money in any kind of video setting, you're probably gonna almost always have at least one with you on the set. And I recently came across a piece of equipment that completely blew me away with just how affordable and how awesome it was in transforming my C-stand. And I'm talking about this. This is the Flashpoint version 2 still base roller. Now you can only buy this at Adorama.com, but this thing is amazing. I'm not being sponsored by anybody. I literally bought this with my own money. Was completely shocked when I found this. And what I love about this is a $69 piece of equipment that, in my opinion, completely transforms your C-stand. Let's take a look at how it does it. Oh, and do me a favor, if you find this useful, go ahead and please subscribe to this channel. It is really hard to keep a YouTube channel up and going these days, and you would not believe just how important it is to have your subscriptions and your likes in helping me keeping this channel going and bringing you content like this. Now, as you see there, this thing folds up pretty nice. I mean, it's not gonna take a lot of space. I can get this in my Honda Civic with no problem. But if you look here, it's got these locking rolling points, and it opens up to give you a rolling stand for your C-stand. So I'm gonna put this down here just so you can kind of see it. And that's kind of the footprint that you have with it. And it's a really, really smooth rolling system. Even on this thick carpet, it just rolls very, very smooth. And then what I love is it's just got a standard C-stand opening. So you can take a standard C-stand, pop it in there, boom, you do it, lock it up, and you are good to go. You can see just how easy this thing comes together. And one of the things I really like about this, besides the mobility component, is actually, if you look, it's actually got a little bit of a wider footprint than you would get from a normal C-stand. And this is actually something that is really, really awesome, because in addition to this mobility, you have security in your stand. I've taken this thing many times with a big 60-inch softbox, risen all the way up, and boom dart, and this thing has really stayed stable. And I recommend if you are doing something like that, you still add a sandbag on there just for safety, but this extra width of the legs does provide extra stability here for your stand. It's absolutely awesome. And if you want to see a comparison, I got a regular C-stand right here, and you can kind of see here how the legs measure up as far as width-wise goes. So, you know, this thing really is one of those tools that this is simple, but it makes a huge difference for you on set. And really where this thing comes into play is two ways. One, it's just the ability, if you're on a set and you're going multiple locations on set, it is so much easier just to basically unplug your light. You can hook the straps up, the cables up here, and you can just roll this light from location to location. It's something that I've done a whole lot when I'm doing multiple spots on one location. It makes it super easy to get your lights around. Unbelievable time saving. It actually helps you from having to pick up the C-stands and move them around and potentially crash your lights. The other thing that I find this very, very helpful is if I'm doing fine tuning of my light, which is I'm doing, like, say, an interview. I'll have a big 60-inch softbox. It's a big contraption. I've got the light in a certain place, but I just want to move the light just a smidge, and I just want to get it perfect. I just want to get the eye light in there. I just want to get the Rembrandt triangle. Well, I can just take this and just very, very finessely move this around and get exactly the point that I need. This is something that is very, very appreciated. And once you start doing it, you really can't live without it because you're gonna love that control. And then when you're done with it, I mean, you can see it's got these foot locks on there. I can just lock it on. It locks on super up. When I wanna come back up, I can just take it, pop it back up, and it locks in place. So you have the security and you have the wheel. So those are two things that kind of come together really well. And so for $69, this is just one of those things that I bought one, completely blown away with it, getting a couple others because I'm gonna have one for all my C-stands now just because I love just how much flexibility and creativity they allow me on set. And man, anything that makes your life easier on a set is something that's worth having. Anyway, guys, I thought this was something you might find kind of interesting. Love to hear your notes and comments on this. Leave me notes and comments down below. And yeah, I got to keep on shooting. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon.